I'm so dumb for that. Oh. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm so dumb for that. Snap. Thank you. That's actually, yeah, that's actually true. Oh, fuck, I'm on a lineman. Really, Diggs? Really? Like, yeah, deep out and everything, and you still fucking didn't get that. That's crazy. You have deep out and everything, and you still couldn't get to that. That's actually kind of nuts. I feel like Ryan Neal picks that off. Truthfully, I feel like Ryan Neal gets that. Snap. That was right to you, Yoda. Like, that ball was more thrown to you like fucking Anakin Skywalker was to the Jedi Order, and yet you still somehow, much like the real life Yoda, fucked it up. Are you serious? Really? Alright, hey there guys, Edo DeCosta here, aka Jennerbro95, coming at you guys with another video. So today, guys, we've got 3 players for the Seahawks theme team for you guys. We got 2 on the offensive side, which are both wide receivers, as you guys can see, and then 1 for the free safety on the defensive side. So let's start off with Steve Largent, aka Master Yoda. No, that's not a joke, by the way. His nickname is actually Yoda. I know, I laughed my ass off too when I saw it. I can detect a lack of sarcasm in your guys' comments when you guys read this, when you guys hear this. But anyways, Steve Largent, top end speed, 97 speed, which is really, really nice. Probably end game receiver for the Seahawks team, at least for me personally. Just because I do feel like there really isn't much of a difference between 97 and 99 speed. I've talked about this plenty of times, and I'll keep talking about it. I do think that 97 speed is about where you want to be for end game receivers / running back / whatever else. But obviously, abilities are going to play a bigger factor into this, but I'll still probably have Steve Largent on the team in some way, shape, or form. Absolutely. So, yeah, for his abilities, though, guys, he does get some discounted abilities. He gets 2 discounted buckets. He does get Evasive for 1 AP, Short and Elite for 1 AP, and then Route Technician for 2 AP. It's the same in this bucket, too. I'm currently rocking Slot Apprentice on him as I kind of need the extra hot routes for the scheme that I run. Now, once I do get a Hot Route Master QB, Warren Moon does not count, by the way. Do not go in the comment section commenting about Warren Moon. He does not count. Once we do get an actual Hot Route Master QB, I will obviously have a lot of AP to spare, which means I'll probably be able to invest in things like maybe a Route Tech for 2 AP on Steve Largent, or whatever. I don't know. Like, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, my biggest complaint about this card is the fact that he doesn't get ×3 Seahawks chem. For whatever reason, EA is not giving the Team Diamonds cards ×3 for their respective team chems, and I quite frankly don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me because they've done it before in years past where they've had ×3 of specific teams and for specific players and teams. They've had ×3, so it doesn't make sense that they go ahead and not have that for Steve Largent, as well as Reggie Bullock was the other one. But yeah. That is basically it for the Steve Largent. Next, we move on to Jerry Rice. Now, this one is Sidney Rice for me. If you know, you know. But Sidney Rice, you can get from level 44 in the Field Pass. That's why it took me a little bit to actually get this video out for you guys, because I was actually closing in on getting this Sidney Rice for you guys. For the Seahawks team, and I decided to put it off until today to get it, to do the gameplay. But 97 speed, 97 mid route running, 93 short, because I have a strat item boost, so that's why it's 97, and then 94 deep route running. So 6'2", he's one of the best receivers in the entire game, in my opinion. I like this Jerry Rice card a lot. For obvious reasons, just because, you know, he's a big body, he's 97 speed, that's pretty good overall, and he's a free card too. You can get him for absolutely 0 cost. One thing I loved about both of my receivers is I got them both for free, because Steve Largent was my free legend for the second half of the Legends promo. Now, for his special abilities, guys, he does come with the new Short Elite, which is all brute catching on all short passes. This is basically slot up-o-matic as well as short in and out elite for catching. Quite frankly, doesn't really mean anything because short in elite and short out elite are not that good. And in this bucket, he can get things like Route Tech, Deep Elite, and Grab and Go for 1 AP. I decided to rock the 1 AP Route Technician just because I had 1 AP to spare, and I wanted to try Route Tech out this year because I have not used it yet. I think Route Tech is a solid ability still, even though you don't really need route running this year abilities, you know, per se, you're going to potentially run into those guys that have a crazy good man scheme, and you're going to need that route tech to separate in order to be able to get some passes off, because sometimes man coverage can be really, really sticky. It's not as bad as it is this year as it was in Madden 23, I mean, but it's still pretty noticeable at times with a really, really good man coverage scheme. But yeah, definitely would recommend, definitely liking this Jerry Rice overall. And then finally, guys, we have the veteran Quandre Diggs. Now, they actually did change it from a heavyweight to a veteran, which makes sense. How can somebody look at a 5'9" safety and say that's a heavyweight? Yes, really. I don't know what the fuck was going on at EA either. But 96 speed, 97 acceleration, really good free safety, actually. It's not a bad card by any means necessary. I feel like, though, the problem with Quandre is he doesn't provide anything someone like Ryan Neal doesn't. Like, I feel like Ryan Neal is an especially better card overall, just because he does have he's a little bit faster at 97 speed, which you guys know how much I love 97 speed on Theme Team cards. And he's like, what, 6-7 inches taller? 5'9", 10, 11, 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". Yeah, he's about 7 inches taller than Quandre, so you probably could go ahead and rock Ryan Neal on your strong safety position, or free safety, I mean, if you want to, because I do think that's probably the better option, because especially if you have Ryan Neal for free. But nevertheless, I'm still going to be using Quandre just because it's Quandre Diggs. You know, it's a Seahawk, as on the current day roster right now, mainly on that team specifically, which hopefully I can actually debut that for you guys very soon. Whenever we get another good current day player that isn't like a legend, which is why I'm debuting Quandre on this roster, because we had Largent and Jerry Rice today. But once we get, maybe we get like a Metcalf, maybe we get a Tyler Lockett, maybe we get another Bobby Wagner. Yeah, there we go. Holy crap, I can't believe it took me forever to fucking remember that name. But once we get that, then I'll probably debut the current day Seahawks roster, and we'll have Quandre on that roster. But on the regular roster, I might go back to Ryan Neal just because of the size, and he's a little bit faster. But for his special abilities, guys, he does only get the one bucket, which does kind of blow. Pick artist for free, nice. 1 AP secure tackler, which I find really, really funny on a 5'9" safety, but anyhow. And then deep out zone KO for 2 AP. Now, I was a dumbass and forgot to change. I put on deep in zone KO. I totally thought I was rocking deep out zone KO in one game, and it was getting frustrated with Quandre because he wasn't making plays, but yet I realized like halfway through the game, if not towards the end of the game, that I only had deep in on Quandre, and I was like, fuck. But anyways, that being said, and after a decently long intro, my apologies, enjoy the gameplay. I have no other quarterback options. Warren Moon does not count. Like, what else am I gonna fucking use? Oh wow, Pittsburgh. Wow. Don't really see a whole lot of Pittsburgh Steelers theme teams. You guys want to say it's stupid or sad when it comes to that stuff? Because I was gonna say the stupid thing is that they're not going to, because it's made money for them, right? Like, they've found a way to make money on those. So they're gonna... Wow, good shit. Wow, he had his back turned to him and he still jumped up and picked that. I'd be completely fine with that. I really hope that they do. I really hope EA listens to me and says, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do promo theme. We're gonna do +3 speed on regular theme teams as well. I really hope they do that. It's wild how comp guys bitched about theme teams being OP, but then run a promo theme team all year. You're confusing John Beast with comp players.
Dummy. Yeah.
I threw that early. I threw that too early. Like, they're just straight up fucking wrong. Like, it's not even like...
Another one.
At least I got the ball back. Clowney just fucking kills him. Clowney just straight up fucking murders Darius Hayward Bay. Like, they are wrong. Like, it doesn't make it any... He ran commit. I almost got picked off on a run commit. Alright, let's see if I can draw up a nice, good dot here. That's gonna get picked off by Porter.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
At least he's out of the one. I am just not. Guys, I think I'm garbage. Like, truthfully speaking, I think I'm ass. Okay, so first Clowney, and now Quandre just fucking backhands somebody. Okay, I need to score here. That's the third interception I've forced in the first 2 minutes. Yeah. I think I'm going to title the video Trash versus Compost. And for Jerry Rice theme, for Jerry Rice and Sydney Rice gameplay. I think I just titled it Trash versus Compost today. Because I'm playing like fucking ass right now. There we go. Yeah, hard flat. Yeah, it took me way too long to realize that. It took me way too long to think, okay, the seams are going to be wide ass open. Yeah. That took me way too long to realize that he's not protecting the seams. He's just playing like stock cover 3 hard flat. And even then, like for cover 3, unless you call a cover 3 seam against that type of against that type of defense, against those type of like a spread set, like a 2x2 set, if you call cover 3 seam, then it'll match because that's what EA has it programmed to do. Whereas in this game, I don't know if it's like that IRL, but he's got the fucking running back wide open out of the backfield. Okay, fine. This is good. This is good. Just stick with this for now. Got him. John Randall. I was gonna say, I'm on the fucking running back in the backfield, because he's probably gonna go right back to that. God, I'm not utilizing the middle of the field. Help me. Okay, so he either just shifted to a different cover 3. Okay. I'm confused. I am so confused. Like it wasn't seamed, so I mean, Jimmy Graham's just like 10 feet tall. Why is Jimmy Graham tired? He put a contain on. D-Rally. He has no outsiders on JJ. He has no outsiders on JJ? What does JJ get no outsiders for? Is it 1 AP? Who's no outsiders like that? Mainly because no outsiders isn't that good. Like, no outsiders isn't that good.
LOL.
I planned that. I totally planned that. Don't know what you're talking about. I planned that. That was the play design the entire way. I totally meant to throw it into coverage, have it bounce in the air, and have DK Metcalf catch the ball. What are you talking about? I fucking audible too much. Again, like, I'm playing too fucking cute. Like... There we go. I'm playing too fucking cute, man. Like, I'm just... overthinking shit. Like, just fucking play the game. You know what? Let's do this. Got him. Gotcha. Good shit, Witherspoon. I must have ran commit by accident. I must have ran commit. I was trying to shade inside. I must have ran commit. Fuck me. That's my own fault. Good catch, Jimmy. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna catch that. From the way that was looking, I totally thought he was gonna fucking whiff on that. I had the crosser wide open in the middle of the field. Yoda? Ah. There we go, Russell. Good shit, Ryan Neal. Oh, we're taking it back for 6, too. Let's go. Good shit, Ryan. Alright, well, there we go. That took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but we got a gameplay for Jerry and Largent. Or Sydney and Largent.